Hi guys, it's me Veronica and I'm back with another video. This time it's a little bit different than what I usually do. It is kind of a haul, kind of an unboxing, but it's also a comparison. So I'm just gonna show you guys my BAMBONG GFriend Lightstick version 2, the official one that I bought off of Yes24. And I'm also gonna show you guys what I got in the mail the other day. This package from China. So I was browsing eBay last month or so, and I was just looking up Lightstick accessories, cases and stuff, merch for fun, and I came across a listing on eBay that had the BAMBONG for like 30 bucks, which is less than half what I would pay for the original. So I knew straight off the bat it was not authentic, it was not original, it was not real. But then that listing was sold and then it disappeared as soon as I clicked on it, so I guess people bought it. So I tried looking on AliExpress or Alibaba and I found ARTivitis.vp Lightstick. And this is weird because GFriend's version 1 Lightstick, the Yugubong, I never found any fakes online. I think China, they thought it was just too much to replicate. If GFriend was a more popular group, like Bangtan or something, they might put more effort into making a fake Yugubong, but otherwise, the liquid, the glitter, I think it was just too much for China to handle, to copy at a profitable expense. But BAMBONG, however, is all plastic, there's no liquid, it's very simple, so I guess it's easy to make and easy to trick people into thinking it's real, so I bought it. It wasn't that much money, so it's not like I'm going broke over it, but it is what it is. I bought it, and I thought I might just do a public service by buying it, comparing it, and then letting y'all know who are buddies or GFriend stans or just casual fans that like the light sticks, letting you know which is real, which is fake, what's the difference if you have a fake one or if you have a real one. I feel like this would be a very helpful video, different than my unboxings and my hauls. So let's just get into this. I need to unbox the wrapper. Obviously, one thing that you can tell that is different between the real and the fake BAMBONG is the way they're packaged. Usually the real BAMBONG is packaged in a box. This one is packaged in paper, so you can tell that they don't really care if the Lightstick box gets damaged. It's not paper, it's a plastic bag. But yeah, first things first, the packaging. It shows that the seller doesn't really care about the Lightstick inside. So I'm also going to see if it syncs up to Bluetooth, but I don't think it said it had Bluetooth on the listing. But yeah, let's just get into this. Just gonna rip open the bag. And in the bag, there's bubble wrap. Obviously, there's always bubble wrap. So opening it like this. So straight off the bat, you can tell there's a sticker on the side indicating that it's most likely fake, because real sellers, real shops in Korea, they don't just stick it on the packaging. It would be on a plastic film. So that's straight off the bat. And also it's pretty dusty and dirty, and there's I don't know if you can see, there is a bend here, so the box is pretty banged up. There's also no sticker holding it closed. Let's just bring out the real BAMBONG for a second. You can tell that the real BAMBONG has a sticker enclosure and the other one does not. Let's turn it to the back. The fake one has a higher placement of the Lightstick logo. So from the back, everything seems identical, except when you look at the sticker of the fake one, you see there's no logo. It's just a holographic nothing. Whereas the real one, you can see it says Source Music. It has the logo that you can clearly reflect in the light. But the fake one, there is nothing. But everything else in terms of text, it seems pretty identical. You just have to look at the sticker really closely. And the font on the fake BAMBONG is kind of more faded than the real one. I don't know if you can tell. And then comparing the side with the sticker once more, I don't know if you can tell, but when you reflect the light in the real BAMBONG, it kind of shows all colors. So it reflects a little bit of red, yellow, blue, purple, whereas the fake Lightstick, when you shine it in the light, it doesn't really show much of the red, yellow. It shows a little bit, but not as much as this one. I don't know if it shows up well on camera, but like this one is a little bit more like blue tinted, whereas this one, it shows a little bit more red. But that's a very minute, very fine differences. And then when you look at the front, let me just stop mixing them up. Okay, there we go. When you look at the front, everything seems pretty much the same. Even like the holographic sticker in the middle of the G logo, they have even like the same identical like crisscross pattern. So from head on, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can also kind of tell that this one has been through a lot more. It's already damaged right out of the package, whereas this one has a little bit better build quality. So I'm just going to, this one's a real one, this one's a fake one. I'm gonna slide it up. I don't quite remember if the BAMBONG, the official one, came with bubble wrap around it. The fake one has bubble wrap around it. So from here, they still look the same. So China's doing a pretty good job at replicating the BAMBONG so far, except for that sticker. So opening the BAMBONG box of the fake one, it doesn't come with the wrist strap on. It's just normal BAMBONG packaging. Then you open this. You can tell that it's like a little bit damaged, like they forced a hole through the package, whereas on the real box, it's pre-cut. It's a perfect circle. This one is like very bent out of shape. And it's very thin. It feels like very cheap paper that is holding this together. Whereas on the real BAMBONG box, it's like a thicker cardboard. Oh no, okay. So this doesn't slip out like the real BAMBONG. It's kind of stuck. It doesn't come out. It's like glued. Let me just show you what I mean with the real BAMBONG box. This one comes all the way out. Whereas the fake one, it's glued, the back is glued to the box. So you can't take it out, it's just going to fall apart like this. Yeah, that's unimpressive. So inside the packaging is the wrist strap. It looks pretty much identical to the original. And then the user guide manual thing. Let me grab the real thing just for a second. Okay, so here's the real manual. Here's the fake one. They did a pretty good job at replicating, except the fake one is a lot shorter than the real manual. Like the real manual is kind of like a perfect square. This one's more rectangular. And then you turn it onto the back. The fake one is like already dirty and like scratched up. The new one does not have that problem. Also, if you look really closely at the user manual of the fake one, it's a little bit more off center, whereas the real one is more centered. The font and like the logo is bigger on the fake one than the real one. Okay, one more thing that I noticed on the back, the Made in China font is cut off. You can clearly tell it's a photocopy because the Made in China text right here is cut off, whereas on the real BAMBONG user manual, it says the whole thing. There you go. So everything is pretty much identical, word for word, diagram for diagram within the manuals. Nothing really to see here, so I'm just going to put these back. To the real show, BAMBONG versus BAMBONG. This one has a little bit more weight to it, whereas the fake one, like, you have to really shake it hard to make it spin. This one, like, even the slightest thing can make it, like, spin. Whereas the fake one, it's hard to get it to spin. That's the first thing that I've noticed. And then holding the light stick, oh gosh, okay. This is what the front looks like. The placement of the buttons, like, I don't know, this one's a little bit more shallow, the buttons. And it's also harder to like switch on and off. Like, there is like resistance here. There's no way to really easily turn it up and on, whereas this one, it's like easier. And this one, like, I feel like would give you blisters whereas this one's a little bit more comfortable to hold. The button over here is a little bit more raised than this one, which is a little bit more flush on the real one. The fake one has a raised cross button and a shallow switch. And then looking at the bottom of the Lightstick, you can tell that the cap of the fake one is a little bit more matte, maybe even a different material than the rest of the Lightstick, whereas the cap of the real one blends in better. It has like the same color, but on the fake one it has a little bit of a different coloring or like a texture. And then to the Lightstick wrist straps. The fake wrist strap of the BAMBONG is a bit thicker, like wider than the real one. That's the first thing I've noticed. And the font pretty much looks the same, except the font on the fake Lightstick is a little bit more faded, not as bright white and like opaque than the real one. What else is there? The material feels very similar, but it's the dimensions of it that really gives it away. The fake one has a wider width of the wrist strap than the real one. This one has more weight. This one does not. So this one is easier to spin. This one does not. And then when you closely look at the logo and the moon inside, you can clearly tell that BAMBONG, the real one, has more of a color intensity. It's more opaque, and then this one's more transparent. It's like they ran out of ink. And like the G, the logo G, is a little bit more blue, whereas this one is a little bit more green on the real one. And what else?
There's also chunkier glitter on the fake BAMBONG.
So let's compare the battery capsule. This one is on the real one, and then this one is the fake one. Harder to open. It's a little bit like more plastic on plastic than like smooth. Let's look at the battery capsules. You can already tell that this one has a little bit of a lighter, it just feels lighter, cheaper, whereas the real one doesn't shake as much. This one does. This one has a little bit more loose springs. This one does not. And if you look closely, the real one has more of a bump, like this black piece of plastic at the top, whereas the fake one does not have this like chunky bit of black plastic at the top of the battery capsule. So that's like one way of just knowing that your battery capsule at least is a fake, not original. And everything else seems pretty much the same. I think battery capsules are pretty much standard. Right off the bat, they kind of close the same. You really have to twist and hear it lock together. So let's go up to the top setting, compare the brightness. I'm not sure if it's going to show up well on camera, but the white on the real BAMBONG shines a little bit more purple, whereas the light on the fake BAMBONG shines a little bit more yellow. So I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but that's the straight off, like the white brightness. They're both about maybe the same brightness, but the fake one shines a little bit more yellow. I don't know if you can see, but the plastic on the globe of the BAMBONG, the fake one, is a little bit more smudged inside and out. It's harder to see inside. There's more scratches and stuff, more smudges, whereas the real BAMBONG, even though I've used it at a concert already, it's still pretty clear. Like, it has more clarity. So let's use the cross buttons to switch the function. They both shine blue, pretty much the same. The purple on the fake BAMBONG is a little bit more pink, whereas the purple on the real BAMBONG is a little bit more blue. I don't know what to say about the blinking feature. I'm too lazy to like time it and see if it has a different like rate of blinking, but like I said, the white light on the fake BAMBONG is a little bit more yellow. I don't know, is it just me, or maybe the fake BAMBONG blinks a little bit faster? So I'm just going to switch the switch to the bottom. Over here it just turns blue, ready for Bluetooth. Over here it just turns off. Oh wait, no, it turns blue too. It just blinks blue. We are going to connect the fake one or attempt to connect the fake one. But first, I'm going to connect the real one, show you guys what it looks like when it's connected. I'm pretty sure in my other unboxing video of the real BAMBONG, I was able to show you guys how the app looked and stuff and how I connected it. But let's try this one more time. Self mode, and then color. And then I'm going to grab the fake BAMBONG. I'm going to do the same thing. Open the real app. Turn this down to the blue, to the Bluetooth feature on this fake BAMBONG. Go to self mode. See if it connects. Holy shit, it does. Oh my f***ing god. That is... What the f***? No f***ing way. I'm sorry for my language, y'all, but like, what the actual? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. What the? Oh my god. How, what the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy actual freaking shit. What the actual, what did I just witness? I made a discovery that So Mew is probably not gonna like. So the fake BAMBONG, although it has its cons, can actually legitimately connect to the official GFriend Lightstick app and change colors. And probably can connect to concert seats and shit. Holy freaking god. Wow. Okay, so I don't recommend buying any fake Lightstick, and it's not fulfilling. It does not go towards your favorite artists. It goes towards like scammers, scalpers, and like knockoff companies. But like this fake Lightstick for BAMBONG actually freaking works. I don't know if this is a thing with other Lightsticks that can connect to Bluetooth apps, that their fake counterparts can connect to the legitimate app and change colors and shit, but what the actual, this is like a scientific discovery. Oh my god. Wow, so you get like basically the real BAMBONG for half the price because it connects to the real Lightstick app, and it's basically almost the same, except this one has a little bit more weight, a little bit more glide, more clarity, and it's official. But this one can actually connect to the real Lightstick app. I'm sorry guys, I'm probably not helping y'all trying to figure out if your Lightstick is fake or not, because it does connect. They both connect to the official Lightstick app, and that's usually how you can tell a Lightstick is fake, if it can't connect to the Bluetooth app. But this does. It's harder to tell, I swear. You have to really look at the packaging. That's probably the only way, or to compare it to an actual BAMBONG. But if you're watching this, I doubt that you have both a fake and a real one at your disposal to compare. If you have a friend who has a real one, or if you have a friend who has a fake one and you have a real one, you can probably really tell just by the buttons alone. This one's like easier to switch on and off and stuff, but this one, it's like, it's a struggle to turn it on and off, and it has sharper edges. Oh, ow. I feel so useless, like I didn't help anyone right now today, but I tried. I did my best comparison about their boxes and stuff, their outer appearances. The battery capsule, I feel, is the most definite way probably to compare the real to fake, because you don't have to have the real one with you to compare if you have a fake one. You just have to look at the battery capsule, see if there's a black like piece of plastic at the top. If it is there, you have a real one. If there is a hologram source music sticker at the back of your BAMBONG box, it's a real one. If not, it's probably fake. But otherwise, if you are dead ass broke, you could buy the BAMBONG for a concert and not really miss out. You would just not be paying Source Music or GFriend for their hard work and stuff. But I feel like if you want to buy a fake BAMBONG in the meantime while you save up for the real BAMBONG, then go ahead. You're not really losing out on much. It has the same features, just the sentiment's not there, you know? But anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. I tried to be as helpful as possible. It's probably my first comparison video on my channel. I don't really like buying fake unofficial stuff, even like photo cards. I don't really like receiving unofficial things. So that's why I always put my freebies like in my desk or something. I don't put it in my legit photo card binder. But I know some of you guys probably do like unofficial stuff, or that's the only things you can get your hands on. So I hope this helped you guys differentiate, figure out the pros and cons of each. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video soon. I feel like I've been uploading a little bit more faster than the past couple months, so you never know. I don't know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter because I spam a lot there. Okay, bye.